What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thingos back again with another video. Now this is very interesting, bro. Like this came the fuck out of nowhere. Like I'm gonna go through a comicbook.com or comic book news or whatever the fuck. Yeah, comic book news. I said comicbook.com. I'm thinking about read comics online, but yeah, man. Comic book news. They released this new article talking about a new series that Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley, you feel me, the two people that have done amazing things with Invincible, they creating a new comic book series that they haven't even really promoted or nothing at all. It's just dropping. It's gonna be in comic book stores this week. And it just came the fuck out of they just ghost dropped the shit. We just like, what? And it's supposed to be called Solid Blood number 17. Now what confused me was I wasn't sure if the title is Solid Blood number 17 or if the series called Solid Blood and it's issue number 17. But I ain't never heard of this shit, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It's like apparently going from the articles in the news, like a lot of other people ain't never heard of this shit. This is a new series. But you know what I'm saying? It's just a little confusing with the number 17. I'm gonna have to look that up some more, bro. Like I don't know if it's called 17, if it's issue number 17. Now that'd be some cool shit. Like if they made 17 issues and they released issue 17 first, and then they released the other 16 that came before that later. And it, like that'd be some different shit. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I don't know what the fuck going on. But first off, I want to give a shout out to my boy Invincible Central. I don't know you personally, bro, but you have commented on a couple of my videos and I talk back and forth with you just a little bit. But shouts out to him, man. Go subscribe to his channel, bro. As far as I know, he is the only other hard-working dude out there making Invincible content, bro. And you know, I look forward to working with you in the future when the show starts. You know, we're gonna have plenty more to talk about. But yeah, big ups to you, man. I wouldn't even known about this if it weren't for your video, bro, so shout out to you. But anyway, yeah, let's go through this article. It's titled Solid Blood number 17. Robert Kirkman reveals comic that shouldn't exist arrives next week. I like that title. This was written today at 12:03 a.m. Eastern. That's a little weird though. I mean, I don't know. Well, no, it means that he wrote that shit right as it, like at night, like yesterday. Like I don't know, cause it say like 12 hours ago. But anyway, yeah, though. Let me get to the article. Comic book showman Robert Kirkman is back with another surprising new marketing plan for his latest series, revealing the existence of Solid Blood number 17, which will be available for sale on Wednesday, December 16th. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, you haven't ever heard of Solid Blood, nor have you ever seen issues 1 through 16. Bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Before at your local comic book stop. According to Kirkman, this is the comic that shouldn't exist, but does feature characters that he and co-creator Ryan Ottley, shout out to the god Ryan Ottley, bro, previously talked about doing something with, though never got around to. Okay, so this is something that they wanted to do, but they never got around to it, so they're kind of releasing it now. That's cool. The Walking Dead creator took to YouTube, starting his own channel to show off the comic, which appears to be real. I gotta watch that. I forgot he started. I remember he said he started a YouTube, but I need to check that out, especially if he's talking about this comic. That'd be pretty cool. I might cover that in another video. So this is apparently a comic book called Solid Blood by myself and Ryan Ottley, and this is issue 17. Oh shit, so that's the answer to the question right there. This is issue 17. It's not called Solid Blood. Bro, this is some dope shit. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Alright, hold on, man. So this is apparently a comic book called Solid Blood by myself and Ryan Ottley, and this is issue 17. Kirkman said in the video, Ryan and I discussed doing something with post Invincible that we definitely created, but Ryan is exclusive to Marvel. He just wrapped up a run on Amazing Spider-Man and is working on something in secret now for Marvel, and I'm very busy with all the various different things that I'm doing. Basically, this comic book that we did not work on that has come from I don't know where. And they got the video right here, like a link to it on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I'm definitely gonna do, bro. I'm gonna make a part 2, bro, talking about this video. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video talking about this nigga Robert Kirkman video talking about Solid Blood number 17. He continued, I mean, this is like a full real comic book. Reading it over, well, you know what, I take that back. I really don't have to do that because it seemed like this article is just going over everything he said in the video anyway. So don't worry about that. Scratch that. Anyway, he continued, I mean, this is like a full real comic book. Reading it over, it certainly seems like my work, and again, features characters that we have talked about. You can see it has full credit page. It is super weird, but there were tens of thousands of copies of this book in storage, and so I thought, you know, it's 2020, what the hell? Why don't we distribute this? So this is actually going to be in stores December 16th. So if you want to go to your local comic book shop and get the most confusing comic book that I've ever seen, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to cover this comic, bro. I'm definitely gonna cover this shit. And who knows? He might just be releasing it because he said he had this huge backlog, right? And he never was able to really work on it the way he wanted to, but he was able to do some shit though. Like they was able to do something, but they just wasn't able to do all the stuff they wanted to do. So maybe he just dropping this, right? Because he been had it in storage. It could pick up steam, bro. It could end up being saucy as fuck, and then he might like get the chance to come back and like really tell it the way that he want to tell it, like tell the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. I doubt he just made a series just 17 issues long. Like Kirkman ain't really known for making short shit, but I wouldn't be surprised. It is what it is. Sometimes people do little short stories. To keep up the illusion of this comic book that shouldn't exist, the credit page does appear normal on first glance, but many of the names included are for people that either no longer work at Image Comics, never did, or have different job titles. What the fuck? Frankly, it's a big mystery, but we're just a few days out from its release and the veil will be removed for all to see. Here's what we do know about Solid Blood number 17. Will be released in comic book shops Wednesday, December 16th. It's written by Kirkman and art by Ryan Ottley, inks and colors by Cliff Rathburn, and letters by Roos Wooten. Beyond that, who knows? Bruh, that is like funny as fuck. I ain't never heard of nothing like that before. That is definitely very interesting. Shout out to Robert Kirkman for doing that weird shit. You know I love it. Bruh, this dope as fuck. The comic book that should never exist and nobody know about, and like what the fuck is going on? Okay, man. It's definitely interesting. Just the simple fact that Robert Kirkman wrote it and Ryan Ottley did the art, that's enough right there to just sell me on it. As you all know, Corey Walker, he started doing the artwork on Invincible for the first, probably like what, 30 or so issues, 40 maybe. And then after that, Ryan Ottley took over the artwork department and was working in tandem with Robert Kirkman. And then Corey Walker came back a few times too, but I preferred Ryan Ottley's artwork over Corey Walker, even though I enjoyed a lot of his stuff as well. But I just felt like Ryan Ottley's really brought the world of Invincible to life a whole lot better. Every time I think about Invincible, I think about his art. And the art and the fight scenes that are drawn by this nigga is shit. One of the main reasons why I love Invincible as much as I do. Even the subtleties, like the quieter moments. So, like I said, the fact that him and Robert Kirkman teamed up to make another comic and nobody knew about it until now, that's dope as fuck. I'm definitely gonna look into this, bro. Like, I'm curious. But let me know what y'all think about this, man. If you enjoyed the video, you already know. Hit like, dislike, share, comment, subscribe to your boy Thingos, man. We're gonna talk a whole lot more about Invincible. And I got a couple of things set up to talk about the new Attack on Titan season as well. But yeah, man, I hope you're having a good night, day, wherever you are. Until next time, peace.